I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
The Gators offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Aaron Philo. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. Offense working from the pistol. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. He'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. They go right back to him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Runs through a man, he might have some space. Touchdown, Tigers. Roll! Way into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. Missouri's offense heads out and ready to go. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Here's Simmons to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a give to Hardy. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
On first down, it's Hardy again. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. Got him downfield. And this defense is a half of... high, and they just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for...
It's a fumble on the play. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense, Thrum.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Austin Simmons wants to fire again. He's got it, and he will score! Down Tiger! How efficient. Man, as they extend this lead here in week 5.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wideout. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Gators are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Keeps it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Makes the grab over the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. Runs through a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ball. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He'll get rid of it. Got a man in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard. And they'll move the chains. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Throwing Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Came up just inches short on first down. Now just a few links to go here on second. They'll give it to Hardy. Could be an alley. And you can see the offense just feeling it. Got it down to the 21.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. The give to Hardy. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field.
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pryor. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Using his feet.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running inside. It's ball. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled it.
Makes the grab and room to run. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Jones wants to throw it. Skips away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal forward pass.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Finds a man in the middle. Oh, the sweet feet. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw at Simmons. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's Simmons to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Brought down at the 10-yard line. Nifty pickup after the grab on that one. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to the run, it's Hardy. Oh, what a cut!